Welcome to the Spiritual Principles Made Practical podcast. I'm your host, Scott Friedman, and today we're going to be talking about, well, what really is the meaning of life? What's this all about? What are we supposed to be doing and such? And I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, right? But I'm going to share with you mine. I believe that the purpose of life is enlightenment, self-acceptance, self-realization, all synonyms for the same thing of accepting the truth of who and what we are. And in my mind, at least, we are one with all that exists, and that we are the creator. And and it's about the purpose of life is accepting the truth of our own power and wisdom and love and joy and all those wonderfully positive emotions that come with self-acceptance and self-care and self-love and self-honesty, because I believe that at the core we're all divine, we're all good at the core, and the thoughts that keep us from being conscious of that and experiencing that are what the negative thoughts are, right? And so but those thoughts, we've created those negative thoughts too as a challenge to be able to inspect them and to use our talents and our persistence and our faith in ourselves and those qualities such as that to investigate those negative thoughts and to see that they're not true and to be able to choose to say, yes, I created you and you exist in my mind, but I'm not going to act on you because they're at the core, they're not really true. It's just a challenge that I created for myself to overcome. And so I'm still in my life, right? I'm still overcoming challenges, and I'm still working on being more accepting of what's true, and relating more and more to my creating my world. And so, I'm still in process with this, just like everybody else, who's, really just a projection of me, right? And so, but it's been, in some ways a great adventure, and it's been exciting to learn and such, and that, that the limiting thoughts are just not really true, and that I can choose not to act on them. So, I continue to promote win-win thinking as a means of experiencing the fact that we're all one, and that we all rise and fall together because we're all one. And I'm working on relating to that more and more, right? And so as I meditated and got a mantra is a mantra is the thought that we choose to put in our mind, right? More than any other thought. And that's what the mantra is. It's our using our conscious ability to select the thought that we want to be in our mind. And so my mantra is I am the world. And I got that in meditation, and it was like, I don't even know what that means. I mean, I guess I create the world and stuff, but it's like I am the world. It's like, okay, well then, it's I enjoy saying that mantra, and it lifts me up. So, that's reason enough to continue with it. And I'm always gaining more insights into sort of the the truth of all of that. And I don't know, I mean, we're going along, but basically I believe that the core purpose of life is to realize and enjoy our magnificence, our power, our strength. And so that would be our wisdom, our persistence, our belief in ourself, the truth of what is, all of that. I believe that's the purpose of life, and that the more that we can accept the power and the love and the joy that we are, the more that is created in the outer world as a reflection of all of that. And so I keep plugging away, doing these podcasts and writing books and doing all kind of stuff to help me be more accepting of what's true. And I believe what's true is that we are all divine beings and all part and parcel of the one divine being. and I believe that's what's true, and I'm doing my best to understand, accept, relate to that, and that's what I think the purpose of life is. And there you go. I'd love to for you to hear, what you hear as the purpose of life, right? But it's to, maximize our experience of love, joy, peace, happiness, inspiration, and such. Anyway, um, email me at scottfriedman40@gmail.com and share your thoughts with me. I'd love to hear what your take on all of this is. Let's see what else. I offer thought coaching, right? Because our thoughts create our reality. And the more that we can move our thoughts from the unconscious to the conscious, the more we can choose which thoughts uh, we act on. And that's what creates our life is the thoughts that we act on, right? So I believe there's value in doing these podcasts, and so acting on that thought keeps me doing these podcasts. And anyway, so if you're interested in a free thought coaching session, and I'm fond of saying that we believe some of what we hear, more of what we see, but we believe everything that we experience. Until you experience thought coaching with me, you have not experienced thought coaching with me. So please email me at scottfriedman40@gmail.com, and we'll set up a free introductory coaching session. It'll be uplifting. 99.9999% sure it'll be a great experience for all of us. Uh, my books, including What We Deny Controls Us, are available on Amazon. You can find links to them on my website, www.thoughtcoachingbyscott.com. And even though I have the thought that I don't have the power to make win-win thinking the dominant thinking in the world, I'm not going to act on that thought. I'm going to act on the thought that says that I could create whatever I want in my world. And so that's an example of the freedom that we have when we acknowledge our thoughts, whether they be positive or negative, is that we get to choose which ones we act on. So I'm going to choose to act on the thought that we're all one, and that when we uplift anybody, we uplift everybody. And when we heal ourselves, we heal our world. That was my first book, Healing Ourself, Healing the World. And that's what I choose to believe in. And so I'm going to act on that thought and continue to share wisdom as I understand it. And because every time that I share it, I align more fully with it. I accept it more fully, and it becomes more and more of my life, and it gets reflected back to me in my life more and more. So, but I still have still have negative thoughts in my in my unconscious that I'm working on moving to the conscious so that they lose their power. You can see them affecting my voice right now. All right. Uh, enjoy being you, and we'll talk later. Take care.